Hello, I'm Mr. Hussain and welcome to my new video regarding angelfish care. We usually hear that keeping angelfishes is difficult and it is challenging. It's not difficult, but it is challenging. And in the end, you'll get a reward that you'll never regret. Well, the first thing that you should keep in mind when you're introducing angelfishes in your home, you're gonna keep it for the first time, you need to think of space. If you have a space, then it's better. The rule is simple, the bigger the better. So the formula is that per inch of angelfish requires a gallon of water, and you'll keep adding in that. Angelfish usually reach quite massive sizes, so you should have a more larger aquarium than their length because they're gonna reach a bigger size, into adult size. In an air, so they're gonna reach to 6 inches, and if you have a 2-gallon tank for an inch of angelfish, it's gonna get less. It's gonna get the angelfish would not be happy. It would be this. It will not flourish because the smaller the tank, the fish gets stressed. So the first thing is you need to have a bigger aquarium for angelfishes. The second thing is that you need to have the proper equipment. What do I mean by proper equipment? Well, it's simple. You need to have a filter, you need to have a heater, you need to have in underground filters, well, the proper lighting, proper food, that's all. Well, I'm gonna show you all through this video and afterwards that you're gonna get a better idea of that. The third thing is that you should not get bored of keeping angelfishes. So it's better. In fact, it's exciting to keep companion fishes with this angelfish. Well, they interact with each other, and it's really fun to see. But that's a critical thing is you need to consider. The last thing is that you need to have time. Okay, that's the first thing you need to have. Time requires time for cleaning, like every week or every 2 weeks. The larger the aquarium, the more longer the time period you'll get for cleaning. So this aquarium requires like every 2 weeks. It requires 25% water change till here, and yeah, that's time taking, and it keeps the aquarium much clearer, much cleaner. So let me take you to this aquarium. Well, it's not quite an ideal aquarium, but it's a better aquarium than the shops, so it's not an ideal aquarium. So this is my aquarium. It's a 73-gallon aquarium, and we can see that if you're gonna research, and then you're gonna find out that angelfish requires a habitat which has long plants, so they get mingle in the environment to protect themselves from the predators. We'll see an angelfish like it's like this. When it'll get like this, then it'll gonna mingle with the environment. So I've kept here the angelfishes of different types. It's like this is the white angelfish, that's the marble angelfish, and yeah, the pair of this one got died, so it's now alone. Yep, and we're gonna see. You notice over here that they have the companion fish is tetra, colored tetra, and it's molly. So I've got like 8 mollies in this aquarium, and this is a snail, apple snail. Usually clears the debris. I have also kept plecos. So you're gonna note that except the molly, every other companion of this tank is quite passive, and I was quite vigilant about it that keeping mollies would harm my angelfish, but it worked quite well. It's quite lively to see molly fish in this. You're gonna see over here that I've got here a power filter. It's a power filter, like 1400 liters per hour. It's a powerful filter, and you're gonna note over here that I've diverted the power of this filter towards this backward wall of the tank, so that it disperses all the power in the water, because angelfish are not quite well adapted to strong water currents. You'll see here it's a coral, so it's a coral are not quite ideal to keep in aquarium. You'll need frequent water changes, because as it dissolves in the water gets basic, so it's not quite recommended to keep corals. You'll notice that I've made the habitat of this aquarium quite dense. The dense environment induces the fish to become quite well protected. It has the feeling of well protected. Well, dealing with angelfishes is it's just troublesome when a disease comes in your aquarium. Well, I had a disease of fungal rot. It was a fungus on the eye, and I lost almost like 5 to 6 of my white angelfishes, and the remaining are over here because it took me a while to control the disease. So this is my tank. Thank you. Well, these are the basic things you need to keep this angelfish. This is a cure-all, and when you're gonna set a new aquarium, you're gonna need this. Whenever you change water, you're gonna add this. So, it's a preventative measure, it's a precautionary measure, and it's also a treative measure. So this is all cure-all. You can add it as a precautionary measure. So it's written over here that add 1 drop per gallon directly to the aquarium. Repeat it each month or when adding new fish to the tank. Basically, the concept that adding new fish to the tank, it means that new fish can carry new diseases from the pet shop. This is a fish pellet. It is the basic food of the fish. So mostly I give this, and this is bloodworms. So it's kind of necessary to introduce different kind of things to your angelfish diet, so it stays healthy. And so I'm gonna end this video now. The conclusion is that you'll need to have a larger space. You need to have time to clean the water and regulate the water. You need to have the proper companion fishes. I recommend to keep. You can keep tetras. You can keep plecos. Obviously, you can keep an apple snail. You can also keep clown loaches, because these all are passive fishes. You can keep goldfishes. Well, you can expect a semi-aggressive behavior from angelfishes because they belong to the cichlid family. And I showed you some bloodworms and pellets and a dropper. So it's kind of necessary. The dropper is quite necessary because these fishes are a bit sensitive to diseases. But if a disease does comes, you can raise the temperature to 32 degrees and 32 degree centigrade, and then add the drop. And yeah, thank you. That's all. If you have any questions, comment below, subscribe. Thank you, and share. Bye.